Hi guys. So Euros are all over, back onto the Premier League, but we've got that lull period at the moment. So probably a lot of transfers. Well, it's been filled in by the Olympics, I guess. However, who really watches the Olympics football?
No one gives a shit about the Olympics. Let's do it right.
The only thing I care about is that Turkish guy in the shooting,
But the
where
women's volleyball.
And
where or the volleyball. Now, the Turkish guy, all the other people have got the equipment. This guy just has one hand in his pocket, shoots it, and he wins a silver medal, right?
Yeah, pass.
yeah, yeah.
What a ledge!
And there's also it's probably something the boxing, right? You've got the whole gender issue with it, and then that Italian one just going right. I've had enough. Quit.
Oh, I got hit too hard.
But
What boxer? Oh, I got hit too hard. I've
but
never
hold
been hit
on,
like
if
that.
if that was in football and a boy became a girl and wanted to play for the women's football
But
team,
she was born a girl. She was born a girl. She
Yeah,
hasn't
I can't
changed.
get my head around that. I keep seeing different things. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, I'm having a Barney on Twitter at the moment with loads of people just winding
I was
people
gonna
up.
start betting because the bookies, I think the bookies don't want to touch it really, so they're offering odds, and I'm thinking, well, if there's some geezers slipping in, I'm just gonna start lumping on.
yeah,
Do you
yeah,
know what I mean?
because that like I said, testosterone, the adrenaline running through when you're in the box room, as you probably know, Pierce, right? And when we went to the boxing last week, it was
From
that
what I hear,
adrenaline.
Pierce don't remember much.
I was a bit, yeah, it
but
was good though. Good.
but and also I guess transfers, right? A lot of big signings, especially for Man United. But before we do talk on that, I have to admit, Project Arteta has got it on point. Beat Man United 2-1, injure two of their key players.
And they took our
Um,
doctor, didn't they? United took our doctor. So I think he's a undercover agent or something because they're dropping like flies over there.
but
That's insane, right? Euro, like it's like welcome to United.
Yeah, I think he's out for
Three
3 months.
three
Was
months.
out for 6 weeks. But I mean, would Euro have come straight into the team? Was he going to be a starting centre
I
half?
think I think they would have like given him and Martinez a run, right? Because that's the whole point. We had so many partnerships, but you know what? I'm going to laugh, but we've still got everybody centre off except for Varane. Um, the one uh, I'm still keen on us getting Delict anyway. I mean, I've been team Delict since the start. I think we need it. We do need him. So he comes in, and for Euro, I think more than anything, it's the training with everybody. Do you get what I mean? That side of things that will have the impact.
Yeah,
The big,
being
the
around the
big
club.
issue, the big issue is Hoyland because we've only got him as an out and out striker. I know Xerxes come in, but he's another one of those who plays behind him,
Yeah.
right?
Has
We
Rashford
sort of
picked up a knock as well?
Rashford's got a knock as well. Anthony's got a
there's,
knock, but
there's
who's never
rumours he
noticed
wants to
that?
leave, isn't there? Rashford.
Hey,
There's rumours that he wants to leave.
he don't want to leave.
I wouldn't worry too much about Anthony, mate.
No, no, no.
Not missing much with him not playing.
No, no, no. It's like if Saudi comes in for, and I'm rarely against United players, but Anthony's one of those. I just can't see what he offers. Every other player I could
No one
make a
else can
case
either.
for. Every other player I can make a case of what they offer, but Anthony, I just don't see it. I genuinely don't.
Yeah, you probably do need a few more than you. You need a couple more through the door. You probably same as us need to offload some dead wood. I mean,
Yeah,
Arteta's been quite ruthless. It seems getting rid of a lot of academy boys that maybe just weren't up to it to the level.
yeah.
Like
Mm.
I'm gutted to see Emil Smith Rowe go because I've got a soft spot
Yeah.
for him. He's a proper gooner.
I think a lot of Arsenal fans have, right? I think a couple of seasons ago, him and Saka together
Yeah,
were on fire and pulling you out of a rut.
Yeah, but I think that just shows the levels we've gone up though. Like the standard is very high now, and I don't think he was going to be playing regularly. You know, he's not going to get in over Odegaard, is he? Like so,
I
Emil
think,
Smith
I think
went to Fulham.
he's getting
We,
injured
we
a lot, right?
we got good money for him. I mean, I think we got 35 mil for
I
him.
mean, this is it from Fulham?
Yeah.
Fulham, yeah.
Yeah, and they offered like 15 for McTominay. I mean, McTominay is a 25, 30 mil player. Come on. He got 10 goals, 11 goals last year.
27 in and out of the team, never really established
In and
himself.
out of
Bro's got the benefit of being a little bit younger and obviously playing for a bigger club. So
27, you're getting him at his peak for the next 4 years, 5 years.
Cully's totally missed that.
But
plays for a bigger club.
Yeah. I ignored it, mate.
But Smith Rowe's gone. It looks like Eddie Nketiah is going to Marseille, and we're getting some quite good dough for him, 25 mil. I think that's probably about right. I think he scored 5 goals last season. 3 of them came in one game against Sheffield United. It was a good hat trick, but that's probably his level.
Who do you need? Who would you want? Who do you need?
Well, like I say, we're kind of getting rid of those fringe players that probably aren't really going to push for a start, and they're not going to get a lot of game time, and we're replacing them with real quality. I mean, it's like Man City. I know, bar Haaland in the last couple of years, you notice they just add little bits of quality. That's how they've every transfer window. There's not really that many blowout signings where you go, wow, they've just graded their 11. It's all
you just refresh it, don't you? A little refresh.
Yeah, well, that's why they've got 2 11s that are and now all of a sudden Calafiori's come in, but you forget we've got Timber. He's mustard. Add the roster of defenders we've got: Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Calafiori, Tommy Asu. There's a lot there to rotate. So we've got options, and that's what you need to compete for City. You almost do need.
How do you feel about that kid
on the bench?
How do you feel about that kid choosing a bigger club?
Well, I mean, United are probably the only club stupid enough to go and give a kid 30 grand a week. Like, I think we offered him 15, which is still silly money for a kid that's basically on a scholarship. Like, mental. I mean, it will be the same as Amari Hutchinson that went to Chelsea because we wouldn't pay him or offer him a route immediately to the first team. I think he's now gone from Chelsea to Ipswich. It's not like he's going to break into your team next year. I'll be surprised. Yeah, I mean, look, it could be wrong, but yeah, not too bothered about that one.
Well, worst case, they'll just buy him back.
Well, that would be a very United move. We don't really operate like that, I don't think. Although one player I might add that I would be keen to. I mean, we released him when he was about 12. Eze, I think he'd be a good addition.
Yeah.
But again, like I say, it's about the players that are on the way out: Reece Nelson, Eddie Nketiah, Emile Smith Rowe. Got a soft spot for all of them. They're all, gooners. They've been at the club a long time since they were kids.
And
the level's higher. You've got to replace those now. Like Marino looks like he's coming in from Real Sociedad. Yeah. Big lump. Most duels won in Europe, in the top 5 leagues in Europe.
But he is a good player.
There's big rumours that Arsenal are trying to get Williams.
If we could add him, that'd be a 10 out of 10 window because we've got rid of a load of players, got some good money for them, and bought in some real quality. I mean, Nico Williams will go to Barcelona, I'm sure. But if we got him,
apparently United put a bid in for him with including Anthony and for Williams, and his club have basically given United.
We'll take the money to keep Williams, keep Anthony.
Yeah. Give him 60 million to keep Anthony.
Yeah. 60 million and a fucking Ford Focus, they might as well have said. Do you know what I mean?
It's a strange one, right? It's for United. We Euro, like, great future ahead of him. Xerxes, good future, but it's a strange one for United. We've added players, but there's a feeling of where's the impact, right? Because where's Xerxes going to play? That's the thing. Where's the impact? I feel like we need an impact signing.
You need a marquee signing.
A marquee. Like, it doesn't have to be the biggest name, but somebody who can command either the midfield or the defense. We need a leader.
You have got a worldly signing back, Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Oh, mate, I'm so happy with that. Like, we don't score enough goals. That man will teach him how to flip it. If you're not learning off Rude, you're not learning off anybody. Rude, I don't think anybody can criticize that guy for his finishing. He's one of the best finishers the Premier League's ever seen. So it'll be decent. Tell Rashford to bloody take a shot early instead of dilly-dallying and that. So that is a good signing. And I'm tempted, if I'm honest, to put money on that he'll be the United manager during the season. I mean, I want Ten Hag to stay. I want him to be successful. But part of me thinks this is the broader picture is it's a backup plan as well. Because he was successful, was it with PSV before Slot or whatever his name is?
Yeah.
He did all right there. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's one of those.
I'm gonna say it now. In August, he's out by Christmas.
Who? Ten Hag.
Yeah.
And this is why we're saying, like, the start is crucial for him. He needs a good start. There's none of this fumbling, drawing games. And look, all right, we started again with injuries, but okay, that was excuse last year.
Yeah.
What have you done with your medical staff? Like, Ineos have come in. All right, you all knew the problem. All right, fix it. And straight away we started with injuries. There's only so long
they've started as you've always operated as well, paying well over for an 18-year-old, putting him on silly money, paying silly money. It's like,
well, I mean, we say that, but
United fans I know getting excited about executives behind the scenes that they didn't know the name of a week ago, going, yeah, he's going to sort out. This guy knows his stuff. It's like, mate, you got bigger problems. You've got a manager who's clueless, and you've got a load of dead.
I don't know. I'm still Team Ten Hag. I want him to do well. Obviously, like, if you're a United fan, you should want him to do well.
What will happen is, we won everything, but they'll win the Charity Shield and
keep the can down the road, yeah. And I'm happy for that. I hope he stays.
You know what? If United fans start counting the Charity Shield, Community Shield as a trophy, then we have hit rock bottom. Because only Liverpool fans who really say, count that as a bloody trophy. No, that's not that's never a trophy.
Agree, yeah.
Right? It's a glamorized friendly. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't mean anything.
It's never does. Day out at Wembley, isn't it? But that's about it.
Yeah, it's a day out. Like it's like the professional soccer aid. That's what it is to me.
Yeah. What would your first few fixtures look like? Has Ten Hag got a different start? Or?
I think they win. I think we've got a tough game. I think about 3-4 games in.
Oh, we've got an offensive start. I mean, we've got Wolves in the opening game, but I think in our first 5 games we play Villa, and then back to back go Spurs away, City away.
Wow.
Phil. Yeah.
So just to put it into context, we should be higher than you guys after the first few games.
There we go.
Well, we didn't lose a game to the top 6 last season, so I wouldn't count your chickens yet.
No, but just on paper, we should be fucking higher than you guys. If that's your start, or we should at least be. I mean, I know we start on the Friday, right? We got Fulham.
Is that at home?
I think so. Yeah, we got.
Just remember this. All Quilly's going to do is screenshot that to go. We're above Arsenal.
Yeah,
and probably Chelsea.
No, we got Fulham. I'm looking at now. We got Fulham, Brighton away, and then we got Liverpool. So that's a tough game, but that's at home. And then we got Southampton, Palace, and then we got Spurs. But it's Spurs, isn't it? So
that's not the worst start. I mean, it's not as bad as that. Like I say, City and Spurs back to back, and Villa as well. I mean, you expect we'll drop points in the 1 or 2.
Talking of City now, a lot of rumours. De Bruyne to go Saudi, Edison, all of these big names.
But De Bruyne, like, what I will say about him, the last couple of seasons, they've done it without him for large parts of it. So he's on his way out. I mean, if he plays 20 games in the season, right, that'd be a surprise because he's just physically, he's not capable anymore.
Those 20 games, 15 of them is probably an assist or a goal.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they're still rocking it without him. So does it make that much of a difference? I think the big thing this year for all the clubs is how they come back after the Euros and
Yeah.
the Copa America, right? That's going to be a big thing. Chelsea at the moment, like Chelsea are signing. Well, Chelsea are doing what Chelsea do, just the way United are doing what United do. United are overpaying kids and getting injured. Chelsea are signing everybody. My mum got a phone call earlier. She's turned down 40 grand a week from Chelsea, right?
10-year contract.
Yeah, she didn't agree with what Enzo said. You know, the song, she was not having it. And so, you know, they're a mess. I think, like,
you know what I'd love to see right now? Your mum just walk through the door with a Chelsea top.
Oh, West Ham shirt. No, it'll be. It's just one of those. I think, like, West Ham. You know, we need to look out for West Ham. They got Lopetegui in now. They're making a couple of good signings. They're getting that Fulkrug in. He's not a bad player, you know. He'll get them a few goals.
Yeah. One thing I just want to say: the last 5 seasons, right? Obviously, Man City have dominated it. Liverpool 1-1, but the only teams that have pushed them have been Liverpool and Arsenal. For me, Man U and Chelsea, they need to step up.
I don't see it changing this year. I think Slot's got a good base. He's got a aging midfield, but they've still got that foundation, right? You've got that strong centre back goalkeeper relationship, so that's crucial. And they will score goals. Arsenal are just building. Like, you know what? He's building. The good thing for Arsenal is, other than the first couple of years and those stupid Arsenal fans, the patience has been there for Arteta, and you can see he's building. He's getting somewhere. The question is whether City are staying just that bit in front.
Now, they can't do 5 in a row, man. I'm sick of City. I really am. I'm hoping Pep's last year, I think his deal's up the end of this coming season.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping he just goes, I want to win the Champions League one more time. And that's where his focus is. I hope. Because, I mean, look, we're on the ascendancy. Like you say, we've been building. We got closer and closer the last couple of years. It's time to go and win the league this season.
I was gonna say, Piers, it's before the season kicks off. For Arsenal, Champions League or Premier League?
Premier League.
I think I'm the only Arsenal fan that says everyone wants the Champions League because we've never won it. But it's been 20 plus years, and I just want to. I think the Premier League's harder to win.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a season ticket. I'll go to all the home games. Try and go to a couple of away games as well. I want to witness it. I want to be there. You know, I want to bet a City while Pep's there as well.
Yeah.
I think the Premier League would feel more sweet for me.
So the million dollar question is, and probably leave it on this note, is it going to be third time lucky for Arsenal?
Yeah.
Thank you.